Carmen, any luck?
Yes, line 2.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Where is
So
he?
he's
Knobs?
sleepy.
Hey, how you doing,
Hi,
Mike?
Pookie Bear. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there.
I've been I've been
Yeah,
following
go ahead.
along. I've been following along on the
Yeah,
Facebook page. We've been keeping an eye on you, telling everybody about the GoFundMe, trying to help you out.
yeah, I appreciate that very much, and everybody that's their prayers and their thoughts and just everything uplifting. Because the place I was in, the rehab facility, was man, it was crazy. It was one of the worst, of course, but not mentioning where it was at. But
Yeah.
it was yeah. I was in there for 6 weeks, so but I'm hanging in there. I got out Sunday in not the greatest hotel because they got wiped out during the hurricanes.
Yeah.
But you know, I went to see my doc yesterday, and it is healing. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. There's still a possibility of getting it amputated. So I'm putting something out there today on Facebook where I went to the doctor, and he's on there with me and explaining it to me. And so I'm putting that out there today. But yeah, I went yesterday to see him, and I got this wound back on yet. So it's kind of sucks. People that don't know what it is, it's kind of connected to your foot, and if your foot's draining, it sucks all the whatever's coming out of there,
Yeah.
and it got badly infected. It was just a little cut, but since I'm diabetic, and he didn't sew it up first. He just patched it up, and I kept moving and doing stuff because my wife's health ain't that great these days, and I was running around, and all of a sudden it got super open.
Infected,
I mean, the wound got open and infected, and I don't know if I ever showed you a picture. Did I ever send you them pictures?
I don't think
it was really bad.
No, I only saw the recent pictures online. I've never seen the really bad one.
Yeah, I'll have to show you the real bad one. But they didn't. Nobody ever put the picture up there, did they?
And not that I've
think
seen it. No, I don't think the bad
no,
one. I've only seen
no.
the recent picture. No.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you. And I'll send you the recent one. But it's a pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm like going, what the hell? And then I was thinking about you, of course.
Yeah.
You and that death list bullshit. I said, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch next time I see him.
Well, Dobbs, I got a better question for you. I'm a wrestling fan, and
Yes.
I like to collect wrestling memorabilia. If they do have to take the foot, can we have it and keep it here in the studio? We put it in a jar. Have you sign it?
Hey, I have thoughts about that. I think what Kurt Hennig would say, bronze it or use it for a Korean barbecue or something.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you kidding me? That'd be good. What a great piece of wrestling memorabilia we have. And over here is Knobs' foot.
Yeah.
Not as good as getting your armpit, but nobody wants your armpit.
Yeah, but you guys, man, everybody's been just so fantastic, uplifting. Because I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever been to a rehab place, but it's like
They're the
it's
worst.
yeah, it's because you're in like an old folks home too.
Yeah, and everybody's dying, everybody's sick, and everybody's hurting, and it's just a miserable place to be.
Yeah, it is. So that's one good thing that I got out of there. But yeah, I got the phone call, and usually it's right now it's the wound care specialist. They have to come over here. But I still got it on, so I gotta, I have to disconnect it from the wire and then put it around my neck, and then I'm not supposed to put any pressure on it. So that's the real
right. That's
kicker
hard.
here.
Yeah.
So so it's gonna be a while yet, but I'm still here, man. I'm still pumping and doing what I got to do. And man, I'm going to thank everybody out there because you and just putting the word out and the thoughts and prayers and so the fans, my family. Yeah. I mean, everybody.
Well, let me explain. Let me explain to everybody. You're in a bad condition medically, but you also got pummeled by the hurricanes, and you've been living in a hotel, correct?
Yeah, since October. Yeah,
that's insane. So let me ask you this:
FEMA stopped in December, so I've been paying it myself.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, it's not the hotels I'm used to. I'm staying, right now at the, not the greatest,
Yeah.
not the 5-star, that's for sure.
Right.
But I'm just dealing with everything, I just gotta, one day at a time, man. Because you can really get. I
Now,
stay positive, me. So
can I
but
ask you
yeah,
this? So Galvin pointed this out. Galvin, look, we've been talking about this for some time. Knobs, in addition to being a friend, you're just like one of the nicest guys. Like you've never been anything but nice to us, to our listeners. Anytime we ever do anything, you're genuinely a good guy, and you've got a lot of friends who are super billionaires. How come they can't take care of you and they can't help you out? And I'm not mentioning any names, but I know you got some
I'm
that
not. I'm not asking. I didn't even put the GoFundMe out.
you
My
shouldn't
buddy
have to
Fred
ask.
Young put it out.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
have
but
to
my
ask.
buddy got for. I know. So, but I did. Some of them do give me some stuff privately, but I'm not mentioning any names,
Yeah.
and to help me out. You know what I mean? So they did. So I appreciate everybody that's been. But yeah, a lot of people mention, Hulk all the time, and you don't know what Hulk's giving me underneath or nothing. That's our business, and
Okay.
another thing, he's doing his thing, and I don't expect him to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really don't. You know what I mean? Flair wanted to come see me 3 days ago, but he's really sick now. He has like pneumonia.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
and he goes, and he was coughing. I said, "Well, I don't want you coming over here. That's all I need to do."
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Knob.
But
Side
really,
note. Side note. Would be Flair be a good
yeah.
emergency pick for the death pool?
No, no, I don't know. I think he's gonna live for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure
He
he will.
really, yeah. He's another good guy. But all of my good friends have called me, and the fans have been just unbelievable. I mean, so
Well,
I don't, everybody always jumps in there and says about all these guys, and man, everybody else has problems. Nobody knows what's going on with them. So hey, man, I'm out there fighting for myself. I'm not asking anybody to,
yeah.
that's one thing about me. I'm not like that. That's not me, So
I get you. I
I'm
look. You're
yeah,
you're you're a good dude, and you definitely should get the word out about the GoFundMe though, because there are a lot of fans and a
yeah.
lot of people that want to help you out. I got it up on our Facebook page, on the
Well,
Mike Calta Show Facebook page. You can go to Brian Knobs' Facebook page and find it there as
well,
well. Who is maintaining that for you? I know there's a
I'm
guy that's been putting it up.
uh, Fred Young, and he's the one that got me. It should have went, but this was back in 2005 when we did this trailer court justice show where I was going to have regular people and I was the judge, and
Right.
someone swapped it around to have improvisational actors in there, which it didn't work as great. But USA was going to pick it up, so that's all. We might revisit that
All right.
again. But yeah, man, he's been helping me out big time, and he's going to put an update on today because I was at the doctor yesterday, and he's explaining it. So at least the fans and all the people that are watching my updates will see what's going on because I'm right there at the doctor's office. And I got a wheelchair around, and I can't put no pressure on, so it's quite challenging. But I'm going to get through it, man. You know me,
Yeah, you
and
will.
I can't believe that last one I did when I got out of his doctor's office, and I was sitting there in a parking lot, in the van that takes you back and forth
Yeah.
from they gave too small. I couldn't get in, so I was sitting in the hot sun. So my buddy said, "Well, let me take a video of it." And he videoed it. And we put it up, and I can't believe the thing got over 600,000 views.
Yeah, I
And
watched
I
it.
went, yeah, yeah. And I said, "Damn, I didn't know how many people loved Brian Knob. 600,000."
Yeah, look, I
But
mean, look, a
yeah,
lot of people
yeah,
are concerned about you, and they want to see how they can help out. And like I said, you've always been a good guy and a good not just to the show, but to the people at Tampa Bay. And if you want to help out Knobs, you can go to Knobs' Facebook page, or you can go to our Facebook page. Scroll down; it's on there as well. And help Knobs out. He's going through medical problems, and he's going through hurricane problems, and he ran out of FEMA money in December, so he's really got
yeah.
some
And
challenges ahead of him.
I don't want to talk about my wife, but she's going through breast cancer. So
She what?
that's she's going through breast cancer.
Oh,
So
Oh,
you know,
wow.
yeah. So yeah. telling somebody to get hit with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So but I'm staying positive. I'm trying to keep her positive, and that's why I was glad to get back and see her, at this hotel. That's not like I said, it's not the greatest, but
Yeah.
it'll
She got
do
a
for
roof.
now. Just to get out of that place is good mentally. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because, man, I would never put my dad got in a bad situation, and I give it all to my older brother because we never did. But my brother took care of him at home, hospital bed, everything, cleaned him, did everything. So I told him, my mom's still going, of course, at 88, but my dad, passed away about 3 years ago. But I was so glad that my brother took him and he stayed at our house that we lived in our whole life. So
Right.
I mean, you've been in them places before.
Yeah.
It's pretty because some people can't speak up for themselves, and I could. I got to
Yeah.
a point where I went off a couple times. And they were in there, trying to, you know, uh, you know, like smooth things over the next day. But when it gets to nighttime, man, I had people coming in my room I didn't know, like with dementia and stuff.
Oh yeah.
One guy
Gets.
tried to rip my wound vac off.
Oh
First, I thought he was
Jesus.
grabbing for my covers. Thank God I had my cane.
Yeah. Beating
Oh
him
yeah,
off.
and some people don't even speak English. One guy was Bulgarian. I didn't care. I fucking was up there. You come near me, I'm gonna whack you over the head. Just get out of my room. So,
All right. Listen
but
to
it
me.
was crazy.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. If the foot comes off, we jar it up, we put it in formaldehyde, and we keep it in there. And I think it'll be a great monument. And your new nickname will be Brian Nubbs.
Now you're right away about the foot coming off. No, I don't want to lose the
I know you
foot,
don't want to
damn
lose it. I know you don't want you to lose it, but if it does come off, it'll
If
live
you had
forever.
to.
It'll live forever in
All
the
right.
studio.
All right. We'll have to make it, like a good, you have to pay me a good amount for that because there's a lot of miles and a lot of stories on that foot.
I understand. I understand. Hey, Knobs, good talking to you. I hope things
Hey,
turn
man.
out for you, and keep in touch with us, okay, brother?
Hey, thank you for the call, and I'm thanking everybody out there. I mean, even those gave donations and that didn't give donations. With the thoughts and prayers and all the uplifting things I'm getting. I mean, my phone's blown up all the time, and I'm trying to get back to everybody, but it's hard right now.
Yeah, I get you.
But I sincerely am so humbled that all the love I'm feeling from everybody out there. So I really appreciate that.
Well,
From the
good,
bottom of my heart, I'm
good.
telling you.
I'm
And I
glad.
love you, Mike. I love Galvin. I love, Spanish and all you guys, man, because I love coming over there. But the first thing I thought, bro, when they said about the shot Uncle Frederick, that fucking coward left
Oh,
hand Zeppelin.
hey.
I said, I'm going to come over there if I even with one, if I only had no foot. They were talking about cutting it up above, so it wouldn't have been just the foot.
Right.
So,
Oh,
you know what I
I
mean?
hope you keep it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I hope you keep it all,
So,
Knobs.
so, so anyway, I said, I'll hobble in there with a shotgun. I'm going to fucking, I'll put but anyway, I love you
All
guys,
right,
man,
brother.
and thank you for calling.
All
I
right,
really
pal. There you
appreciate
Take care,
it.
go.
All
Knobs.
right, and to everybody out there, thank you very much. Hey, Nasty Boy's been on that list for 30 years, and I'm still around. So, don't count me out. I'm fighting, man. I'm staying positive.
Good, good. All right, brother. Talk to you soon.